Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Wednesday, June 8th. And you can see a nice sunrise this morning with clouds out there. We'll see plenty of clear skies with lots of sunshine today. It's going to be another cool day, another breezy day. We'll have highs in the mid 60s across the north to around 70 south with winds about 15 to 20, 25 miles per hour. It's going to feel quite a bit cooler. But then we'll begin to warm up late week as we see our temperatures climb into low 70s for tomorrow. In the 80s, it looks like for today on Friday and Saturday. Right now, looks like it'll be the warmest day with temperatures well into the 80s with lots of humidity and a chance of thunderstorms increasing once we get into Thursday through the weekend. But again, most of the time it'll be dry, and the chances for storm on Thursday are going to be quite low. Best chances will be across southwest lower Michigan. And again, I think our best chance will come later Friday into the weekend. But again, most of the time there'll be plenty of dry hours, so I wouldn't cancel any plans. If we look at the normals for the day, our normal high is 79, the normal low is 54. Yesterday we had a cool high of 62 with temperatures only in the 40s, down to 48 last night with the evapotranspiration rates of 15 hundredths of an inch thanks to plenty of cloud cover. As far as some of the storms from Monday night, you can see Clare County and Gladwin County hit quite hard with lots of tree damage. Talked to the camp director at Camp Rotary, and they had a tremendous amount of tree damage, so they're doing a lot of cleanup up there. If we look at the next shot, this is from Breckenridge as those storms are rambling through the Clare Gladwin area. This was what we got out of the storm here in the Breckenridge area, and you can see this on time lapse. And here comes our big storm here any second. There we go. There's part one, and there's part two, and that's all we got. So not much in the way of rain here again. It's been quite dry in the Breckenridge area. You can see across the MAC area this morning, temperatures in the 40s, very chilly, down to 43 degrees at Marlette and Newaygo about an hour ago. And if we look at the Great Lakes, you can see again temperatures mainly in the 40s across the entire region. And we'll see those temperatures warm up here, though, over the next several days. As far as soil conditions, you can see most of the areas are pretty decent as far as soil moisture. But here in mid-Michigan, we can certainly use the rain. Again, only 58 hundredths of an inch over the last 24 days. So very dry here in the Breckenridge area. If we look at growing degree day accumulations across the area, you can see Blissfield and Jasper working their way up to their normal positions towards the top. And if we look at a graphical format here, you can see the recent warm spell really spiked our growing degree days up. We're now about 20% through the growing season as far as accumulated days. If we look at the next shot, you can see over the last 20 growing seasons how we compare here in the Breckenridge area, and we're in the middle to the upper portion of that trend. And again, as we've talked about since last winter, this was not going to be a season where we should be lacking in growing degree days. It's going to be whether or not we can avoid prolonged periods of dry conditions. So let's hope that we get plenty of moisture when we need it. As far as the weather map this morning, you can see the high pressure system that's brought us this cool air is going to begin to move off to the east. But again, it's going to be pretty chilly out there today. And we're going to see a warm front begin to push towards the Great Lakes. That'll touch off thunderstorms off to our southwest, but will remain high and dry today. And then as we look at the map for Thursday, you can see that warm front getting closer, beginning to bring about a 20-30% chance of thunderstorms into the area later Thursday, along with warmer temperatures in the low 70s. And then I think by Friday, as that warm front gets closer, we'll see temperatures climb into the 80s. And south of this warm front for Friday and especially for Saturday, I think we have a good chance around Chicago, South Bend, and those areas off to the southwest getting well into the 90s, maybe even a couple of 100-degree temperatures out here in the plains. So very warm air off to our southwest never really quite makes it into the state, as the battle zone will set up just to our south, and that's where the heaviest precipitation is expected here over the next 7 days. But hopefully beneficial rains will occur across the Great Lakes. They can keep the very, very heavy rains off to the southwest. But it is something we need to keep an eye on. As far as severe weather, Friday they've now issued, put us in the marginal risk for severe storms. Right now the biggest threat looks like it would be potential hail. Wind could be some gusty winds, but again, looks like the greatest potential for damaging thunderstorms would be in the form of hail. And if we look on Saturday, that shifts to the southern Great Lakes again. So the Friday, Saturday time period, we want to watch for the potential of severe storms across the Great Lakes. Thanks for stopping by and have a great day, and 73s to all.